What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Simple Sports Hub, man. Y'all know what we do here. We talk all things Washington Commanders football, and that time has officially come, everybody. We are now at week one, man. We are ready to kick off the NFL season, man. Preseason is over, training camp is over, man. So I'm super excited. I'm ready for this, man. If you really know me, you really talk to me on a day-to-day basis, man. Y'all know I love fucking football, man. Especially the NFL. I do love college just as well. My Georgia Bulldogs came out with that W, but we ain't here to talk about Georgia. We ain't here to talk about Georgia. We here to talk about my Commanders. And hey, man, I am more than excited. I got some other fans that ask me, "Ah, what you so excited for, man?" I just say, "Look here, bro. We starting brand new, man. This is a fresh new start. This is our first year, our first season with the new, I'm saying, ownership, the new, GM, the new scouts, everybody that we brought into the building is brand new. We have officially got rid of all the toxic bullshit that we had to deal with Dan Snyder and all things Dan Snyder, brought into our organization. And we have now officially hit that reset button. So I'm excited, man. We got through training camp, no major injuries, some knickknacks there, but we are going into this week one, fully healthy. We are also going into week one with our franchise QB Jaden Daniels. We are also going into this week one with a new head coach. We're not gonna revisit the beginning of the all season where a lot of people was asking for Ben Johnson, Detroit Lions. I wanted the defensive coordinator from the Baltimore Ravens. I am a defensive minded type of guy. I believe defenses win championships, even in this new era of the more points you put up, the better your team has a chance of winning. But I still got that old minded mindset when it comes to the game of football, man. It's like defense gets stops and just hope that your offense can put up some points. So hopefully we got that with our new head coach Dan Quinn. So look, man, I wanted to drop. I was gonna drop some snippets here and there about what has transpired with our Commanders the last couple of weeks. But I said, man, I'm just gonna give y'all all the transactions, all the signings and releases that we have had, trades that we have had since since we cut down our roster, since I did my last video with us cutting down the roster and seeing who made the official, Commanders roster. And so, hey, look, man, and then we're gonna get into week one, my thoughts, my predictions. And then I might give y'all a prediction of what I think our NFL our season is going, look like. Um, I might give y'all the total season, my wins and losses, who I think we're gonna beat, who we're gonna lose to. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into some of the moves that we made since last week. Since the roster cut that we made, we signed the Commander signed former Seahawks linebacker Nick Bellore, whatever his last name is, to their practice squad. Uh, I believe this guy was a Pro Bowler at some point and actually played with some of one of our special team coaches or our linebacker coach Horton, I believe. Um, who else? What else happened? Oh yes, we got Noah Brown, former Ohio State wide receiver. Last played with the Houston Texans. Didn't see too much, film from him, but what I did hear about him, is that he's a nice, size receiver that can, work the intermediate route, work the insides, and probably could, beat you, down the field as well. So I don't know if he's going to be our number two. I think we gradually going to, bring him on. I did see some practice videos of him working with Jaden Daniels after practice, just trying to get acclimated to the offense. So that's a good sign that he's already trying to come into the team and actually put out some, get in more work, get more to start building that chemistry with our QB. Um, what else happened? Let's see. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, we already know Brandon Ayuk has signed his extension with the um 49ers, so we can stop talking about this Brandon Ayuk and Jaden Daniel link. We are off of that now. Let's see what else is being talked about. I didn't see too much noise being discussed. Oh yes, the Commanders traded. I think I did speak about this in the last video, but again, Ridgeway is now with the New Orleans Saints. We got a 6th round pick for him. I think it was good compensation. He actually gets to actually play a little bit more with New Orleans. Hopefully, they get to use him. Um, but yeah, I don't mind us getting rid of him. For Darius Mathis, Johnny Newton, I think we got some good guys to back up Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. So excited to see how those guys go. Let's see. I think we did see some. I think I did see the little interview where Todd Bowles was talking about the Redskins. I know that's a forbidden name to use now in our environment, but we still have some diehard Hail to the Redskin fans, HTTR. Again, I don't mind the name. I don't care. We can be Joe Blow Smo as long as we winning. That's all at the end of the day, Commanders, Red Wolves, Red Hogs, whatever. The damn Redskins. We can go back to being there. I don't care about the name. I don't care about the name situation. I have my personal preferences of what I want our name to be, but right now we're the Commanders, and so I'm rocking with the organization, and I'm rocking my Commanders bucket hat right now. So look, let's put some wins on this with this new regime. Let's get some wins under our belt. For right now, we could have been a Washington football team for all I cared, but right now we are the Commanders, so I'm rocking with the Commanders. I would not say the slogan because one of my friends, if he watches this video, I told you, Alan, I told you were gonna be part of. I knew you were gonna jump on the board with all whatever. I ain't thinking about that. Jahan Dotson, of course, is no longer with us. That was our first Commanders pick by our old regime and Ron Rivera. Didn't pan out, I guess. The new regime wanted to go a different route. I support him in that. You got the 120. That's good for him. Remove Ricky Stromberg from IR with injury settlement. Good luck to him. Hopefully he gets back healthy, and hopefully he can make the practice squad. Some will make another team. And the stadium name. We are now no longer FedEx Field. We are now the Northwestern Field Bank. And I don't care about none of that outside noise. I'm talking about inside the white lines. Let's stack up these wins and losses. Now, hopefully it's no losses, but realistically, I know we're gonna lose some games. But let's stack up the wins. Let's have again my prediction before I go into who we're gonna beat, who I think we're gonna beat, who I think we're gonna lose to. Again, 6 to 8 wins. I've told my friends. Told my buddies, told my homeboys, I told everybody, hey, look, 6 to 8 wins is good enough for me. I know that Adam Peters and company has came out and said that we are not in a rebuild. We just need to recalibrate. Whatever word you want to use. We are not the same team, and the guys that we brought in still has to prove themselves worthy of being called winners. Even the guys that we did keep from the old regime, we haven't proven nothing. Preseason went 1-2. The last game we won. Again, we have not proven nothing to say that we are a winning organization. We still got to go out there this Sunday against the Buccaneers at 4 p.m. I will be here in my house watching my 72-inch TV in my basement with my door closed. I have officially got my daddy and husband duties revoked for the next 17 weeks. And if God willing, hey, make the playoffs. It's extended. Oh, it already had started because I had them leave me alone for the Georgia football game that came on Saturday. But anywho, yeah, man, we are now the Northwestern Stadium, so I'll be there week 2 against the New York Giants. Since I am a season ticket holder, yeah, me and my pops will be at the first home game. I know it's gonna be electrifying. I know we're gonna show up and show out. But again, a lot is gonna be said this weekend against the Buccaneers, man, on how we as a fan base, stand behind the new regime, or flow back into our old ways of saying, let's go ahead and fire each and every person on the new regime. Todd Bowles bringing up again the old name. He used to be a player for us, so I can understand it, man. He's forever a Redskin. I ain't gonna read too much into it. That is not to say that we're going back to the Redskins, ladies and gentlemen. Just pump your brakes on that. Oh, look at Todd Bowles, man. We should go ahead and go back to. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not going to be a thing. But anywho, let's move forward, and I think that was kind of it. Let's get into the new number one real quick, and I don't know if I have that. Do I have that? Yes. Here we go. DB Noah was, and this is going to segue into me and what I think was going to happen week one. He should not be wearing number one. He has not proven anything. And numbers matter to me. Numbers do matter. I don't like any safety or anybody wearing number 40s. If you're not a fullback, do not put on the number 40. But what I've seen from this dude during the preseason, he should not be wearing number one. Reserve those numbers for somebody else that's going to come in and be able to do something good with that number. But nothing against you, Noah. Hey, man, I wish you nothing but the best. Hey, I know, sorry, I'm being a little bit of an asshole. But I just didn't see enough, brother. I mean, I saw some whiff tackles. I saw some missed, chances on, pass breakups. I don't know, man. I guess my eye test is a little off right now, but hope you ball out for us in any way we use you, special teams. But him wearing number one, nah, I don't think he should have had that number. But anywho, all right, let's get into it. Let's see what else they're talking about. Nothing much else, I believe, has been discussed. And I think we can go ahead and get into our preview for week one. All right. Let's do this. Now, all right, week one, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. We have a lot. I'm not going to say a lot to discuss, but this is just my overall view of what I think is going to happen with week one. I don't know how I want to start this one off, so bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna go here. All right, week one, man, going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who had a pretty decent season last year. I think they won a division, which was a trash division. Panthers sucked. Atlanta sucked. Who else is in their division? Saints was terrible. But anywho, they won the division. They have two stout receivers and Mike Evans and Chris Goodwin. They got a nice tight end over there, nice running back in White, ex-teammate of Jaden Daniels back at Arizona State, who we heard that's who the jersey swap is going to week one per Jaden Daniels. So yeah, they have a nice offense. Baker Mayfield has resurrected his whole career, being the number one overall pick from being selected by the Cleveland Browns. Now going to the Panthers, a division rival of Tampa Bay. Showed a little bit, but then actually was able to go, take over from Tom Brady and actually have a productive, season. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people say, is it the weapons around him that's making him look how he's been able to look so far? You have to, quarterback still got to get the ball to the receivers at the end of the day. Like, they got to get the ball to him. I mean, the quarterback got to get the ball to the receivers. Now, your receivers going to make some plays. Mike Evans has been a stout wide receiver for the last 5+ years. Top 10, top 5 in some people categories, depending on who you are. Chris Godwin, able to be a complimentary piece to Mike Evans and, as a wide receiver number 2. Forgot they tight end name, but anywho, I think our defense is going to have a tough matchup against those. Like, the front line is pretty decent, and this leads me into our DB room. A lot of question marks. Is the tutelage that Bobby Witt Jr. Is teaching being picked up, and is it starting to show on the field? Yet to be seen, because what we seen from the preseason, it's a lot of question marks there. Benjamin St. Juste got beat. Emmanuel Forbes got beat. Michael Davis made, I don't know, he really didn't do much. But we didn't turn the ball over from the DP perspective. When we seen with DaRon Bland, a nobody turned into a Pro Bowler and now a number 2 next to Trayvon Diggs. Man, a lot of it is coaching, but the other half is the player. You know what I'm saying? Did the player always have it in them? They just needed the coach to bring it out of them and give them a chance. But again, nobody knew who DaRon Bland was when he got drafted to or picked up by the Dallas Cowboys. But throughout that season, made a name for himself. So, let's see if he can run it back this year. But again, now transitioning, these guys been over here with the Washington Commanders. We got to see if Emmanuel Forbes and Benjamin St-Juste can get out of that old regime tutelage that was being taught to them, which we know was terrible. And start to, put in place. I saw one little snippet of Emmanuel Forbes picking off. I don't know if that was Jayden or whatever. It had to have been Jayden Daniels, but intercepting the pass to De'Ami Brown. And a lot of people now just like, oh man, this is the Emmanuel Forbes that we wanted to see, man. Hey, look, he got a huge task to come up against week 1 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two legit receivers over there. They're gonna have a lot on their hands come week 1. So I am concerned about our DB group. Safeties, not too concerned. Jeremy Chinn didn't do nothing that made me want to say, we should be worried about Jeremy Chinn. I think Quan Martin is starting as our free safety. But him, Tyler Owens, still got Derek Forrest. These guys, this DB and safety room, hey man, we got to see how that turns out. Our linebackers, we didn't get a chance to see our linebackers in preseason, especially all of our starters. So week 1, nobody should ever question Bobby Wagner, but again, this is a new place, and what we had last year to now, I don't know, man. Again, we got a future Hall of Famer. Last time we had somebody to come in and ball out for us as a linebacker was someone who we all should know be in the Hall of Fame right now. Numbers similar to Ray Lewis, if not a little bit better. And London Fletcher. Can we run that back? Can we run that back with Bobby Witt? Can Bobby Witt come in and have that stout year that he had last year, leading the league in tackles? Can he, still cover? Because when we played against the Seahawks, I think he was back with the Seahawks, wasn't he? I can't remember. But I think he was back with the Seahawks. He got, we ain't gonna talk about it. A Gibb, and I think what's his name got him too, Brian Robinson. So in coverages, he's gonna be a good cover linebacker. Do we have a cover linebacker? I know a lot of people say Frankie Louvu can't cover, but again, it's a major question mark because again, we haven't had linebackers in years. So again, yet to be seen. Week 1 is going to tell us a whole lot about our team and how far are we really in a rebuild or a recalibrating, phase of our team. I say we are leaning more to I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, y'all. Hey man, I hope for the best because again, I don't want nobody coming and say, you just being negative, Nancy. I ain't being negative, I'm being realistic. I have a realistic mindset when it comes to my Commanders. I'm not just gonna go off the deep end and just say, our defense about to be top 5 and all that. Pump your brakes. I don't know. They got to prove it to me on the field. But anywho, that leads to our offense, man. What is our offense going to look like this year under, Cliff Kingsbury and Jayden Daniels, our rookie, the lineman, left tackle. I supposed to be starting left tackle, didn't play no preseason games, and he's going against a stout defensive line. Week 1, hey, let's see what the young bull can do. Let's see if he can hold his own out there on the left. Because he's protecting our quarterback blind side. So let's see how that works. Our left guard, our new center, never questioning Sam Cosmi. He's part of the old regime that has proved himself. That is the one good draft pick that a lot of people give the little bit of credit they are giving to Ron Rivera. That's the little bit of credit that he does get for drafting Sam Cosmi and finding us a right guard. Because Lord knows he was not a right tackle. But that goes to our right tackle, Wiley. I guess we got what we got right now. You can't build Rome in a day. So, and then that goes into our tight end room, which I think we're pretty much good at. Zach Ertz, rookie Ben Sinnott. I think our third linebacker tight end is John Bates, and then we got Yankov, who made it over Cole Turner, who was my guy. I thought he should have been picked. Something about having height, and Zach Ertz 6'5", 6'6", can do that for us. But man, Cole Turner, man, just throw the ball up there to him and let's see what he can do. But anywho, and that goes into our number 2 receiver. Right now, we traded Jahan Dotson. We got rid of him. A lot of people in the league and some of the fans view him as a slot receiver. A lot of people don't view him as a number 2, a true outside number 2. He's with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's with the Ops right now. Sorry, don't wish you nothing but don't wish you no best over there right now, especially when you play us. The 2 times you play against us, hope you get locked up by our rookie cornerback, slot cornerback, Mikey Sanders. And I'll talk about him briefly, but it's matter of fact, I'll talk about it now. Mikey Sanders got his number. He's back to his old college number. I know the big decision was, is Dyami gonna give up number 2? Well, it seems like, our backup QB, Marcus Mariota, him and Mike Sanders still had a good conversation, and he gave up the number 0, and that is now our rookie's number going into week 1 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he got his college number back. So, hey, man, again, numbers does help players play at a different level, man. Y'all can believe it. That's just my belief. But it also could make you play bad too, because we've seen a lot of people play bad with their college numbers or the number that they wanted to go with. But anywho, that leads. Who's our number 2 going to be? Is it really Dyami Brown? I think Dyami Brown can do it. I think he can be serviceable for us right now. But like I said, and I'm going to briefly talk about this right now, that guy McMillan out of Arizona who had 10 catches, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, I'm saying it now. If wherever we draft that, it's between him or Travis Hunter. One of them gotta make it to the squad. I'll take either one. I think Travis Hunter is a receiver. I don't think in the NFL he will be playing both sides of the ball. I mean, he may sporadically he might play both sides of the ball, but I don't think he'll be a two-way player in the NFL. Despite what Deion Sanders says and some of the other people, I think RG3 said that he could be a two-way player. I don't think that. But those are my 2 top prospects going into the draft. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. What else we got? Yeah, so Noah Brown, is he going to splash? And I think we could have kept Martavius Bryant, give him a chance. But anywho, yeah, man. So all right, with that, let's get into who I think is going to come out of week 1 victorious and going to have an 0-1 record starting out the season. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is just me being realistic. I don't think we win this game. I don't think we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 1. I think there's always a chance for an upset, but so much of the unknown, and again, that goes both ways because Tampa Bay don't have much film on us and how, even though what Bobby Witt and Dan Quinn ran in Dallas, again, Dan Quinn is not calling the defense. He called the defense in Dallas. Bobby Witt was a DB coach. He helped with the passing defense, the passing game. He's now calling plays. There's not a lot of footage on him calling plays as a defensive coordinator. So it's a lot that Todd Bowles and team don't know. It's a lot of unknown. So it is a chance that we win, but I think with so much unknown on our team, I don't think it'll be a blowout by any means. But I think that, by a field goal or a touchdown, maybe 10 points best, we lose that game week 1. All right, that goes into week 2, and I'm saying this now, and I heard my guy Rio speak to it. He was on a live on YouTube, and I echo this. We have lost to the New York Giants the last 5 to 6 years, I believe, man. Don't quote me on that, but guess what? I think this is the year that we get back and we actually sweep them. So I think we win our first opener back at home. I think after we lose to the Tampa Bay, that allows us to get an understanding of who we truly are and what we truly can do as a team. And I think we bring it all week 2 against the New York Giants. So I think we win that game right there. So that's 1-1. Cincinnati. And again, I'm not going to go too far into what I think each team brings, but I truly believe we are sweeping the New York Giants this year. And I'm going to take that to the bank. I'm taking the over on that. I'm not betting with no New York Giants fans. That's just what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Don't hit my phone up, Giants fans, when y'all see this, because I'm not betting y'all for in real life. Cincinnati, I think we're going 1-2. I know they lost Joe Mixon, but with so much uncertainty, I mean, you can't really question Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, even though, Chase want that new contract. But, yeah, I don't think we win that game. Arizona, I will be at this game. Me and my homeboys, we are flying out to this game. I know a lot of people say, why are you going to Arizona? I ain't never been. Let's just go see what Arizona is like. Because I was gonna go to Tampa Bay. I was gonna go to Tampa Bay and Arizona Cardinals, but I decided to get my wife pregnant, and yeah, we had to dial it back. Because my wife due date is in October, so yeah. I can't go to both games, especially within the same month and right before the month of my child possibly being born. So yeah, I'm going to Arizona. I know. Why did you choose Arizona over Tampa Bay? Hey, look here. I'd have been to Florida before. I know what Florida offers. I want to go and experience Arizona because I ain't never been before. That's why I'm going. Don't judge me. I think we win this game. I think we go 2-2 right here. Cleveland Browns. They beat us last year, but that was an overgame, so I can't look at that. I think we take an L to this team as well. I think we lose to every. I think they're the AFC South. Cleveland out of that division. Yeah, so we're gonna go 2-3 right here. We're 2-3 right now. Baltimore Ravens 2-4. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win that game either. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, lethal backfield back there. I think we beat Carolina Panthers. Just is what it is. So what is that? What was we 2-4? We 3-4 right now. Chicago, the battle of the QBs. Overall number 1 pick, Caleb Williams. Over our pick, Jaden Daniels. I think we get them. I don't care. They embarrassed us last year on Thursday Night Football. Fuck it. I think we beat them at home. I think this is an at-home game, right? Yeah, this is an at-home game. I think we beat them. It is what it is. Even though they got a nice receiving core over there. I think we get them this year. Again, so that's what's that? 3-4. That's 4-4. We 500 right now. Yeah, we going above 500 this game. We 5-4. This is the only game that I'm in from that division. I think that we have a chance of winning, and I only say that because Russell Wilson and company has not proven that they are linked in together. But you can't go against Mike Tomlin and his defense. But again, I think we win this game. So that's 6-4 right there. Philly, I think we lose. I think we split with them this year. I think if this is this is at Lincoln. I think we lose this game, which is actually making us 6-5. And I think we split with Dallas too. So we 7-5. Tennessee, that's a toss-up game. 8-5. 8-5. New Orleans. All right. I gotta be a little bit more. That's right now. That's past the 8. And again, my I ain't gonna say it. Again, my thoughts is that we could win 10 games this year. I ain't gonna lie. Looking at our schedule, even though it ain't, but we don't know what Tennessee is gonna offer though, man. They still got 2 receivers out there, good receivers. I think we win this game, so I'm standing on business. I'm SOB right now. We standing on business. We are 9-5. New Orleans, yeah, I don't think we win this game. 9-6. I think we might get them. This is the 10th win. 10th win. Man, fuck it. Yeah, 10-6. Oof. And I think we probably lose to the Falcons. 10-7. And I think I did this wrong. I don't know if I counted this. Let's do this again. One more time, y'all. Ride with me. Lock in with me. All right, loss. 0-1. 1-1. Cincinnati 1-2. Cardinals 2-2. Cleveland 2-3. 2-4. Baltimore 3-4. That's why I think I messed up at 3-4. Panthers 4-4. Chicago 5-4. New York. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think we're gonna win this game. 5-5. 5-6. 6-6. I got us winning a lot of home games. I think our home crowd this season is going to be epic. 6-6. 7-6. 8-6. 8-7. 9-7. And I think we lose to the Cowboys. Yeah. So 9-8. 9-8. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'm leaving it. I'm locking in 9-8. We winning 9 games this year. I'm standing on business. Who gonna check me? Ain't nobody checking me, man, because we the Commanders, baby. But yeah, man, that is my prediction for the season. Now, again, don't hold me to that. Anything is subjective. Anything can happen. But again, man, I do want to let y'all know, man, as I continue to post these videos, I am going to give y'all a live review. So I might go live on YouTube after the game. And then I'll also do a recap Monday morning, what my thoughts were from the game. Y'all get some of my thoughts live after the game, but then I'll give like a real deep analysis what I really thought about the game on the Mondays. So again, expect a live video right after the game, post game. We might listen to the post game a little bit, dissect with some of the guys and some of the players, some of the team, some of the guys that still like Santana Moss and all them that do like the post game show and all that. We might review that, and y'all just hear me react to it on the TV. But yeah, man, I am super excited for week 1. Again, all I can ask from my team right now is that we compete, we don't give up, we fight to the fourth quarter, and let the results be what they are. But as long as we continue to get better, hey man, I'm satisfied. And again, man, we might upset these boys week 1. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I feel an upset coming because we are hugely, not favored to win this game, but anything can happen. It's called the NFL for a reason. Anything can happen. Any given Sunday, you never know what our boys may come out there and do, man. They may want to come out there and make a statement for themselves. We might be 1-0. I don't know. A lot of people have said that we're going to win this game, but I don't know, man. I'm teetering, but I got to see it first. But with that being said, man, I will see y'all on Sunday. After we finish week 1, and again, man, let's get a hail to the Commanders, man. Let's hope we have a great season, stay injury free. Best of luck to our rookie QB, and hey man, I see y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy.